what's up? Check out this blunt and honest review from the Jock and Nerd Podcast. That's us. My name is Imran.
My name's Anthony.
He's the jock.
He's the nerd.
And he's the rug boy.
What's up, guys?
Jock and Nerd. Okay, fellas, let's get to this week's movie review. We will be discussing Sisu, Road to Revenge. Here's your spoiler alerts.
Strap yourselves in, you fucks. Spoiler time.
Sisu, written and directed by Jalmari Helander. It is the sequel to Sisu. The first one came out 2022 and was kind of slept on. I slept on it. We slept on it. We didn't review it. Caught up with it later. And it's a great movie. We can talk about it. But this sequel premiered originally at Fantastic Fest this past September. The first Sisu on Rotten Tomatoes got a 94% tomato meter, 88% audience popcorn meter. Sisu Road to Revenge, 96% tomato meter, 89% popcorn meter. All the numbers went up. On Metacritic, it is holding a 76. What about Letterboxd, Anthony? People watch this. People got the
3.3.
3.3. Okay.
And the original Sisu was, I believe, a 3.2. So around the same.
Oh, around the same.
Yep,
all right.
3.2.
That's all right. The budget for these movies are very small. This movie was made for $12 million. And we'll get to the opening weekend here because a bunch of crazy shit happened. But just for reference, the first Sisu was made for about $7 million. That one opened to $3 million and only made $14 million worldwide. Like, these aren't huge, obviously. Huge money-making movies. Sisu 2, how did it do? Well, unfortunately, it came out same weekend as Wicked for Good, which had $150 million domestic opening. Oh, shit. $226 million global debut for Wicked for Good on a $165 million budget. This opened higher than last year's Wicked. It's the biggest Broadway adaptation opening ever. Second highest of the year, behind only a Minecraft movie. And the best opening for everyone in the movie. Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, John M. Chu, director. It was huge. The theater parking lot was packed when I got there, and they weren't going to see Sisu. I'll tell you that fucking much. Nobody in the theater. All right, so where did Sisu open? It had to open number 2, right? No. Now You See Me, Now You Don't opens at number 2 in its second week. Number 3, Predator Badlands, in its third week. Predator Badlands, $160 million global so far on a $105 budget. Not bad. The Running Man, number 4, in its second week, that's only at $48 million global on a $110 million budget. Rental Family at 5, new movie with Brendan Fraser. And then Sisu, number 6, $2.6 million opening. So it opened less than the first one. But you had Wicked for Good. Doesn't matter. This is not about the box office with the Sisu. I'll tell you that much. The movie stars as your lead, Tommy Corpy. This guy's name is Jorma Tomila. He's returning. His name's not Sisu. They don't ever call him Sisu. Get into that. I was waiting for someone to call Sisu. The only other person you're going to know in this movie is Stephen Lang, playing the first of 2 bad guy roles at the end of this year. You'll see him as Quaritch in Avatar. Anthony, what happens in this R-rated 1 hour, 29-minute runtime? Did you hear that, Hollywood? This movie is not even 90 minutes. It's an hour 29. Oh, it's lovely. What happened? Anyways, Sisu, what happens?
Well, in this version, I believe it's like the 1940s, 1944.
Correct.
And Finland has lost some territory to Soviet Russia. They were at war for a little bit. And in that territory is Tommy Corpy's old house where his family was slaughtered by some Russians. So he goes back to that territory to recollect the house so he can rebuild it in Finnish territory. But because he is on USSR Soviet land, the man that killed his entire family has been taken out of jail to kill him and end this. Yeah. Kill Sisu, or not Sisu, now you got me.
Just call
kill
Sisu.
Atami.
Yeah.
Because ever since that happened, Atami's been killing Soviets. So they want to get rid of this man. And Atami has to leave this part of Soviet Russia with all his with his family's house.
Just moving
and
his lumber.
survive.
Just need to move my lumber.
Well, a bunch of Russians are trying to kill him.
And the Russians have another nickname for him. They call him the Immortal.
The Baba Yaga. No, wait.
The Baba Yaga. Yes, similar to Baba Yaga. They call him Immortal, and he's a legend. Before we get to the movie, baseline on the first, everybody saw the first movie. Quick thoughts on Sisu what? Anthony.
Yeah, I saw the first movie while we were in the midst of our big action binge. I saw Sisu the first. Never saw it in the theater. I rented it. It's good. Yeah, I mean, it's these movies, and we'll talk about this one in a second, but these movies have an angle where it's this unkillable old guy that doesn't speak.
Yeah.
And he runs into people that he's just trying to do his thing, and he runs into people that want to kill him, in that case, Nazis. And he just is unkillable and keeps figuring out ways, and they go over the top with it.
Yeah.
And that's their angle. And I thought, I liked it. I mean, I didn't think it was this amazing movie, but I also thought it was just a very solid action movie that came out of nowhere and was very entertaining.
Yeah, it was similar to discovering like John Wick for the first time or a Tarantino movie when I saw the first one. I really liked it, and I was like, this has all the elements of things I love. And the man has quite a handle on putting an action movie together. Simple premise, little dialogue, action set piece after action set piece. I really enjoyed the first one. There's some shit in there I'd never seen that was very impressive in terms of moves. I mean, my favorite part of the first one has to be when he's hiding underwater and they send guys after him and he just slits their throat and inhales the air from their lungs to stay underwater. I was like, oh, this is a motherfucking badass. That's so fucking badass. I never seen anybody do that. Ruggs, what do you think about the first one?
What was that? He had to get his gold?
The first one has also a simple premise. Gold miner finds gold, just trying to make it to the bank to cash out said gold. In the way, Nazis.
So it's like a leprechaun story.
Yeah.
But,
Except no, what's her
Leprechaun?
no Lucky Charms. Anyway.
No, the original had Brad Pitt's
Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right. No, Jennifer Aniston.
So, first one was good, and it sets this kind of precedent or thing where like you're basically cheering for a slasher.
Yeah.
Like the guy, the Sisu, the Immortal, he's for all intents and purposes, he's Jason Voorhees. And he just mows his way through people. And he doesn't speak. He's silent. And that's kind of a fun thing. He's usually covered in crap, and his eyes are like the only thing that you can see clearly. And he's got these bugging out eyes all the time. Yeah, it's distinct. I enjoyed the first one. And yeah, I think it's a good, tight little, low budget film that packs more punch and punches above its weight class a lot of the time. It's interesting in that way.
Yeah. So Anthony, opening thoughts on this one. It does have some of the same beats, kind of the same rhythm, but does it is there bigger stakes for you? What'd you think when it was?
Yeah, well, they add the more personal thing, right? So they add that this person that's hunting him, played by Stephen Lang, who's doing a Russian accent.
Yeah.
Has killed his family, so they add that personal stake to this. So it's not just gold in this first one; it's him actually having a connection to what these people and who he's fighting. These movies have like a little bit of a ceiling on them, right? They're hour, 20, 30-minute movies. Yep. They're going with they're doing the gimmick where this guy doesn't talk, and they're leaning way into it's like so. These action movies you can lean into like the fight choreography, or you can lean into the stunts, or you can lean into just a normal man. This one they lean into, in these series they lean into this guy's being unkillable, and they just lean heavy into like the ridiculousness of it, like almost Fast and Furious type shit. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I really enjoyed this. The reason I can tell you I really enjoyed this is there were at least 4 times throughout the movie where he was in a situation and he found his way out of it, or found a way to do something.
Yeah.
Where I I literally, in the theater of 6 people,
yeah,
I was laughing. It's like, oh my God, that's hilarious. Like we can list, I'll talk about them later, but like the immediate one, the first one that I literally laughed was He's got the wood. The plane's coming after him.
Yeah.
And it's coming straight at him, and he untangles the top wood so it becomes a ramp, and the plane just skirts up the ramp.
Thunk, thunk. The physics of that are fucking wild, but I don't care because that's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, this movie it's you have to know what you're getting into. You're getting into a bloody, over the top action movie where the lead doesn't talk. But you're in it only for like less than 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you can sustain the ride, it's fun, and I had a lot of fun with this one.
Let's just mention in the first one, this man is shot at, he's stabbed, he's hung, he sets himself on fire, he survives the plane crash, and then all that shit continues in this movie, the things he survives. Ruggs, what'd you think of this one?
What did I think of this movie?
Yeah.
It's fun. That's all I'm going to say about it. I mean, we really shouldn't even bother reviewing it. It's just
It's true.
I mean, it's like, what can you really say about it other than this guy kicks a lot of ass? It reminded me of Mad Max a little bit.
Yes.
Like, especially Fury Road, where like the truck, he's in this big truck, and there's people on motorcycles trying to they're throwing like Molotov cocktails at him and shit. So it's got a little bit of that vibe. It's like Fury Road, but at like 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's a slow moving chase movie in a really heavy truck with heavy cargo.
A movie with 6 chapters that's only 90 minutes?
Yes, there was a lot of chapters, but I love that.
I get those are just our goof. Like they didn't need to put
I
them.
love when shit is told in chapters. Let me tell you, I fucking
loved it.
I love this franchise so much. It's,
Dude, I said that.
You said it, and I say it like, but this dude is a bad motherfucker. Jorma Tomilla is like 66, but he's a fucking badass. And the acting he does with his eyes is amazing because you always kind of know what's going through his head. But this is just a great, like, old school, old man action movie. And it did remind me of Mad Max meets a Western, meets a little Quentin Tarantino, meets a little John Wick, meets a little Rambo. But I just feel like Hellender, he has all the right ingredients. He knows keep a premise simple. You don't need a lot of dialogue. It doesn't need to be long and convoluted. And all the storytelling is in the action set pieces. And there's fantastic ones. Now they do underwater stuff again. They do plane bits again, but they add a train. And so I just felt like the action was a little bit more over the top, a little bit bigger. And is it contrived? Is it convenient? Yes, but it's done right. And it doesn't bother me. Like, I don't care. Like, so like the tank flipping, like that would never fucking perfectly land over the gate.
That was hilarious.
That was hilarious. But you're like, whatever. This fucking Sisu. This guy's a bad motherfucker.
I'm going to tell you the scene. I'm going to tell you the scene that for me was just like kind of crazy is when he's in the train and the guys are sleeping.
Yes.
He's got to step on the glass.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't have to step, but he
doesn't have to step on the glass.
He could have stepped around it, and then he lays
down on the broken glass, and it goes in his back.
Dude, his back was so fucked up by that.
I'm like, why are they? I'm like, they're just fucking with me now.
But that part was funny too, right? There's an inherent comedy to him.
It's like so contrived.
So contrived. It reminded me of that movie Kill a little bit, where it was all that.
Definitely a lot of Kill. When that scene when he gets up top.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, he's just gonna walk over the top of the trains, and then he gets slammed by the thing, and as he gets sent all the way back. I cracked up as he comes into that train, and then I'm like, and then all his progress.
Yes, and it just knocks him back. And then very quickly he uses that pipe. The guy shoots in the pipe, blows the guy's head off behind him. I was like, oh fuck. But there are times in this movie where I was uncomfortable to watch, where I was going, oh fuck, like the crunches and the bone breaking. Him hiding that knife in his flesh. I was
like, my God. That was fucking insane.
No, what are you doing? Fucking Sisu. What a fucking badass.
Yeah, just if you watch this movie, there's going to be all kinds of insane shit going on. But it's not done so it's like over the top. I mean, it is over the top, but it's not like I literally forgot about him hiding the fucking knife in his leg.
Yeah.
Same.
How did I forget that until you brought it up?
There's a lot of things.
Maybe they pack it too much with stuff. I don't know.
The dog is great. Also, it was with him in the whole first movie somehow.
Well, they add an extra layer to it, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like he's got the dog, so you don't want the dog to die.
Yeah.
But now he has all the wood from the house, so you're like, oh, I don't want the wood to get on fire. Oh, I need the wood he needs to get all the wood from the water.
How's he gonna get the wood back?
So the wood,
how's he gonna get the wood with the tank? He straps it to the tank.
This wood gets shot at. It gets torched, and then he very cleverly drives through the forest to put the fire out. It gets submerged, and then he builds a raft with the fucking wood. And he's like, oh, there's a tank. Let me put the wood out of the tank.
There's no way this old man could do all this stuff.
And even on the train, the wood was still there.
It would take him like a day and a half to load that shit on top of the tank with his bare hands.
First of all, when he took apart his house with his bare hands, I was like, get the fuck out of here. This is crazy already. Like, this would take forever. And then trying to get the thing back on. But just the set pieces are fucking great. With the Russians in the beginning, and then Motor Mayhem, which is very Mad Max inspired with the motorcycles. I thought that was great action scene.
My favorite of the over the top ones is when Stephen Lang's character gets the train and ejects it. Or undoes the train, so he's on it, and then he lights the rocket, and he fires through. But not only does he use the rocket to like power himself back to the train, it launches him so fast through all the train cars,
flies through the car,
and he just flies through and tackles Stephen Lang's character.
He lands on Stephen Lang.
Listen, they needed a big ending here, and this gets the most Fast and Furious with this fucking missile. We're like,
I've never seen anything like that.
I know. I was like, what the fuck?
That scene, I just went. Has anyone ever thought of doing that?
Yo, I was rooting.
It is like some Bugs Bunny shit.
It's very Looney Tunes, right? In a good way. Yeah. It's very like that was like the Coyote would pull that shit to get the Roadrunner. Right, is what would happen. But for some reason, like it gets a pass for being goofy because I'm rooting for this motherfucker. The whole movie, I'm like, get these motherfuckers, Sisu. They fucking killed your family. And at the end, and he's just covered in blood. It's his camouflage. He's got 2 guns. Just blowing everyone away. It's fucking fantastic. It's so good. He gets shot in the mouth and spit out a bullet at one point. Well, I was like, what the fuck? How did you not know you were shot in the face?
He's unkillable.
And I love in every one of these movies when like the bad guy sees him and they're like, oh, we have a problem. Like when the guy looks in the train and Sisu has literally flipped upside down and just by sheer force pulled the thing out of the seat. Like the guy looks at it and goes, that's not good.
One of my criticisms of the movie is 2 things. One, couldn't we get just a Russian guy to play Stephen Lang's character?
I thought he did pretty good though. I was like, he felt pretty evil and intimidating, and he was kind of having fun.
I just felt like, why aren't these men speaking Russian? Yeah. Why are they speaking English?
They need a
Russian
name. They need somebody
more.
Who's in the movie that's people can recognize. Maybe I don't know. There's 2 actors. There was 2 American actors in the movie.
Richard Brake was the other one who played the KGB agent. But
I would have preferred like an actual. I would have preferred they actually lean into someone being Russian or at least speak Russian. Yes, don't do the Russian accent.
He said
because did the first movie, were they speaking German?
No, they were speaking English.
English with German
and a
accent.
little bit of German. Yes, with German accent. And it was like you didn't know any of these people, so you bought it. Like
right.
It's Stephen Lang. You know it's Stephen Lang.
Right. He's just not. He's not Russian.
I thought he did okay. I was like, all right, Stephen Lang.
He's not even Eastern European.
No. Yeah, you could have got a Russian guy. A lot of heads popping off, which is always great.
Oh, the head popping off when he wraps the chain around his head.
In the Motor Mayhem section, and it cranks him up. But even how he like took care of the bike with the bike flips up and explodes behind him, and a lot of body parts flying. It's fucking fantastic. I love it in the first movie where he throws the mine at the dude. It's also really funny. When there's the smoke, and remember that when he tells him to go follow him. The mine.
Oh, no, I already forgot what happened.
The first movie's great.
Do you guys prefer? Because obviously Wick is on its own, so I don't even think you compare it to that. The comparison to make here is: do you go the nobody route where you have this like Bob Odenkirk, like meager looking old dude, and you go full comedy with like the talking and all that, or do you go the silent European dude that doesn't say anything that also kicks ass?
Or you do Danny Trejo's Machete?
What did he do? Did he speak?
Yeah, he did.
But that's why.
Or do you go Equalizer? You just get the Denzel.
We should do a tournament. Old guys.
Old guy killing people. Yeah.
That's why it reminds me of Wick is because he doesn't say a lot, and it's just all.
But the Wick leans into like this world building, and they lean into like more of the hand to hand.
Yeah.
Where these other movies, I guess Bob Odenkirk does a little bit of hand to hand, but these ones are like, no, we got an old guy and he can't actually do much, so we got to like lean into some other.
I mean, Stephen Lang beat the shit out of him in the train at the end. I mean, he was already whipped and. He got fucked up, and there's always, and it's the first movie too. There's scenes where he is just getting beat, and then at the last minute, he figures out how to fucking take the bolt off the missile or drop.
What
the
do you
bomb.
prefer? Let's just do Nobody versus this. Like, what do you prefer?
I like the silent. I don't think you need words. Like it's all in his eyes, and it's all in the action. It's all in the motion, and I love this. Just this badass.
I liked Nobody 1 better than Sisu, but I think I like Sisu 2 better than Nobody 2.
Oh, interesting.
What about you, Ruggs?
I think that's a fair assessment. I like Nobody, the first one. I think that snuck up on me, and it was memorable. Just because like it's more of a character piece, and so it's less action, more character. And you can really kind of get into the character of him. Sisu, you don't really, as he said, he's like a slasher. He just fucking fucks shit up. He just walks through and fucking does mayhem. And it's more like, it's the Looney Tunes shit. It's like crazy, contrived stuff that it's funny. But yeah, I think that they're both memorable in their own right. I don't know. I would probably, I don't know. I feel like that the, Nobodies are maybe they shouldn't do any more of them. Where you would take a Sisu 3 if it came out?
Sure, maybe I'd take a Sisu 3
because they're short and sweet, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean that's what I love. It's not overcomplicated, but
I mean I don't know. I love Bob Odenkirk as the guy.
Yeah,
as what's his name? But like
it's Hutch. Hutch, you can tell some good stories. They just need to tell the writing. It was a little convoluted. It doesn't need to be. Whereas Helander here shows you you got to get, that's like a Mad Max thing. Like we just got to get from here to there and shit happens. I mean, he takes down 2 planes with his truck. It's wild. I love that with a plane flying through the forest sideways and then he just stops.
The way they do this is, I mean, it's a fast moving, forward moving thing, but they create these situations where you're like, not even like, how is he going to get out of this? It's like, this is impossible. Yeah. You have what ridiculous shit is going to happen that he gets into, like, figures this shit out, and then they find a way to make me laugh every time when he does figure a way out of it.
Just the tank flipping I was like, okay, oh my god, come on. It was hilarious, but
why did he do that even?
Just to get over the gate, I guess. I don't know, but he must have known like that tank ain't working on the other side because after that he gets caught.
Yeah, he wanted to flip the tank over so he could get to the other side and then just keep going.
So he gets caught and they take him and his lumber onto the train.
They take the wood, yeah.
Well,
of course.
Grab the lumber.
I mean, you're not going to see that's good lumber.
It's good lumber. He could use it. That's true.
I love when he takes goes into the water.
Yes.
And has enough time to build a raft from the lumber. And then they finally get in the water after he's built the raft and they're like, oh, he's gone and the cargo is gone.
Well, there's that moment where he's swimming away and you're like, fuck, there's your lumber, bro. I felt bad. And then he's like, hold on a second. And then he just goes back and cuts it free. So I was like, oh, that's smart. And the dog also survives. I don't know how the dog. Oh, it ran into Finland once after the tank.
Right.
But then. And then,
well, there's numerous times where he's fighting with the dudes in the car with the dog there. Yes, I'm like, what's the dog doing?
The dog was like between his legs or next to him. Yeah, he pulls the fucking guy in and makes him load his gun, the clip, which is also great. But the whole, when Dragunov confessed finally, because he has him dead to rights in the beginning, in their first meeting. But he lets him go. He doesn't know.
Yeah, apparently he doesn't know.
He didn't know who he was. He killed everybody else and flattened and shot the tire. He could have ended it right there. But then Dragunov confesses. And I was like, bro, you just made the biggest mistake. You should not tell this guy. Even in the first one, every time they hesitate, they have Sisu several times. They could just shoot him, have him dead to rights. they hesitate. Any second you give this man, he will figure out how to fucking murder you with whatever is lying around.
You know, in most movies, even this one, you got to kind of look at it and be like, okay, that's stupid.
Yeah.
But this movie leans so heavy into the ridiculousness of it that you just kind of go, all right, fine.
Yeah,
it's inoffensive at that point.
You're watching a stupid cartoon movie at this
But
point.
there's something about how he does it, the look, the tone, that you're just like, this is fucking badass. Like, it does not bother me, and I'll totally go with it.
Well, I think a lot
No
of it's
problem.
just because you look at the guy and you go, he's old.
Yeah.
Like, this is already kind of ridiculous.
How is this old dude such a badass? Well, that's what happened.
There's a lot of old man badass movies.
Yeah, they're great. And they're all,
Yeah, it's a new-
they're all
it's a
very
new
good.
genre.
It's a great genre. And I mean, you could continue this guy's story. Also, it's very sweet at the end when he does get to Finland and starts building his house and all these dudes show up and you're like, oh, what the fuck? And they're like, we thought you could use some help. And he makes friends. And you see pictures of him in the credits. They build the house. And I was like, oh, Sisu made friends. He has someone to have a beer
They should
with.
have had him in an apron baking cookies.
Right? They didn't have it a drink. So yeah, somehow he makes it all the way to Finland with his lumber all fucked up, covered in
It's a happy ending.
The old like action hero.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a thing back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, where it was you had older men playing the action heroes, but it definitely has come back.
Yeah.
Because you had your like Charles Bronson and all that shit.
Yep.
Charles
Burt Reynolds. Remember Charles Bronson?
I'm Charles Bronson.
Yeah, he's the major.
He's the OG old guy, right?
He's the
Killing
OG
people.
old guy.
You always need old man action movies because there's someone who can relate.
Well, everyone, I mean, it goes back to like, you like to think that you still got it. And even
Oh,
even
yeah.
in the,
Well,
when you
Stallone
get
was
old.
making like whatever those things are.
But those movies, see, for whatever reason, Stallone old doesn't work as well for me.
Because we
Like you're like, oh look, it's
because we
Stallone.
saw him in his prime already.
Yeah, you're like, you saw him in his prime, but also you're like, he's old, but he's all ballooned up with like a bunch of HGH.
So like you got Liam Neeson with all of his old man.
I think
action
he's
movies.
done with the action.
You got
part of his-
Denzel.
Yeah.
Denzel's doing it.
You got the Expendables with that's a whole team of old men.
Well, now those guys are kind of they're aging out.
Wick,
You got John Wick.
Keanu,
Yeah.
Nobody.
nobody,
Yeah.
yeah, Bob Odenkirk.
It's great.
Yeah,
I
they're doing it.
love these. I love these.
You
old
got Machete and you got Badass stuff from Danny Trejo.
Well, Danny Trejo has looked 57 years
yes,
old
when
for
he
like
was
40
little,
years.
he's always looks like.
Did he die?
No. What? No.
Is he dead? Danny
He's
Trejo?
not dead.
No, he's not dead.
He's 81. He's not dead though.
Oh wow, he's 81.
Yeah, he's
Fucking
a-
81. Oh, the other funny part. There's some humor where he's like he grabs a spoon instead of a fork when he's trying to stab him.
I love that part. Made me laugh too. When then he grabs the forks
Yeah.
and stabs the guy in the thigh.
Yeah.
And then Stephen Lang's character just takes the fork out and stabs him in the back.
back. Yeah.
And he keeps doing it.
Yeah. At some point, he put that dude's clothes on, right? Because then his back. I guess it was.
Yeah, he put the dude's clothes on.
easier for the makeup department because his back was fucked up.
Well, like the thing that's fun is like this guy's really old. How do they make him do all this stuff without him looking that old? Like, I mean, John Cena can barely even walk, and this guy's like,
I mean, if they used stunt
60-something years
doubles, it was very seamless because it looked
It
like
is very seamless.
looked like it was him doing it. Here, let me follow this up with this. Joel Murray Hollander's next project is directing the Rambo prequel, John Rambo. Noah Centineo has been cast as a young John Rambo. Now, after watching this, I feel like this is kind of perfect because this is fucking Rambo. It's a little bit Rambo already.
Well, here's the thing about the Rambos is the Rambo everyone thinks about is the over the top Rambo, but the OG Rambo,
Right.
similar to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Right.
was not about the action.
Right.
So if you want to go that route, I don't know if this guy's the best face for that, but if you're going over the top action, then sure.
I mean, it might be in Vietnam, so you might have some war action scenes. But just the look and his dynamics and his pacing, I can see him doing a good Rambo movie.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. And I think Noah Centineo should be okay as a young John Rambo. But this guy needs more action. Like, he just has such a great handle on putting a fun, contrived action movie.
But it's like a Working Man, or what are these?
Yeah. It's like a beekeeper.
It could go off the rails. Like, the Working Man could
Very
go off.
easily,
Yeah. So it's you can't just like copy and paste it onto other shit.
Yeah, so if he does a third Sisu, I don't know what you do. Is somebody still looking for him, or is he? I don't know.
He's got to go to Japan.
Japan? Sisu in Japan? Okay.
He's got to fight all the axis of evil.
Oh, that's right. He's like, oh, this Japanese plane bombed my house. I gotta go kill this dude. But he's a fucking badass. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, what else? It's a fucking great action movie with lots of great set pieces. But one man just moving his lumber.
It's a little action movie that really does a lot with whatever it's doing.
Yeah.
It's like shot outside for the most part in the wilderness.
Yep.
But they don't skimp on the explosions. They don't skimp on the blood. They don't skimp on stunts.
It's visceral. It's very satisfying.
It's about as good as you can do for a movie where the guy doesn't talk, and it's an hour 30 minutes, and it's really a B movie. It's about almost as good as you can do.
Yeah.
Like, there's a ceiling. Like, this movie's you're never, if you're judging it really like objectively,
right?
We'll get to the ratings.
Right.
I don't think you can go, hey, this movie is like a 10 out of 10 best action movie. Like, there's always going to be a ceiling on what they can do,
right?
With the budget they have and with the gimmick they've put on it. But it's just they're doing what they intend to do.
Like, it's not going to be like a groundbreaking movie that changes the whole dynamics of like The Raid or something like that, where you're like, okay, now action movies have to fucking adapt to this.
Right.
I think that this is doing low budget action in the best way possible.
Yes.
But like, it's not groundbreaking. I don't think.
But what he does well. And it's consistent and it holds up.
It's super solid and
super solid. Yes. All right, Anthony, final thoughts. Give me a score and a rating, ranking.
Yeah, I'm going to go 7.5 out of 10. I like this one more than the first one, although they're both very similar. And everything I've said about it, it would just be repeating everything I just said. So
yeah,
that's where I'm at with this one.
All right.
I had a lot of fun. Laughed at least 4 or 5 times very loudly in the theater.
Rugs.
I recommend this movie. I give it a 7. That's a recommend for me. I think they should make more of these. These are fun.
These are fun. Fuck you guys. I'm giving it a 9. I love fucking Sisu. I love it. It's perfect. It delivers what it's promises, and he just does it well. And you
like this better than Kill?
Man, maybe it's a little tighter than Kill. I think I like this. I think it's a little bit better than the first one too. But the two combined are just fantastic old man action. Kill was really good.
Is it better than Ballerina?
I think it's a little bit better than. Fuck, Ballerina gave us that blowtorch shootout with flamethrowers.
I would say Sisu and Kill are pretty comparable.
Yeah.
I would say Ballerina has the better action, but Sisu has a much tighter story. Like, the first half of Ballerina is very forgettable.
Yeah, they got to set it all up. This one, you get your money's worth in terms of action set pieces, right?
I mean, this story is just 2 lines.
Yeah.
Guy goes to get his home.
Man's got to move his home.
The guy who killed his family is going to kill him.
But I think that's the brilliant part of this movie.
It's that simple. There's really... That's about as bare bones of a story as you can get.
But that's all you need. And like Mad Max does the same thing. We just got to drive from here to there and back. Like, that's all you need. You put all the fun stuff inside that framework. You don't.
Some of the best action movies are like that.
And then, like, it has a good dog like Mad Max. You don't need to overcomplicate it. You just a simple simple premise. Nice.
And they combine to, like, there's the revenge story, which this movie has, and there's this guy that just needs to get home. Then you combine both. He's trying to get home, but then also getting revenge.
And I miss fucking 90-minute movies. Can we go back to that a little bit? Because it's just perfect. I was like, oh my God, it's done already. And I had a great time. And I got home, got back. It was just great. 90 minutes in and out.